An investigation is best of art, science and philosophy rolled into one. Those who criticize slow pace of investigation by law enforcement agencies are perhaps blissfully unaware of the dangers of an otherwise rushed preliminary inquiry and its fallouts. Obviously, visibly and certainly the inexperience and ignorance are at play here as they tend to grossly undermine and underestimate the chances of it even remotely harming their own interests. Further, when we blame agencies for the delay, we tend to overlook rights and entitlements of the people being investigated, to remain non-cooperative, non-responsive, or silent to queries. A comprehensive investigation happens only when both parties are sincerely and objectively inclined to conclude on it. The evidences are never available to investigators on a platter. These are needed to be dug out from deep dark holes in a hostile environment when everyone for that moment is trying his or her best to hide these or mislead agencies by providing evasive responses and/or inaccurate details. One must realize that all investigation actions are first approved on merit by all, including the highest authorities in the law enforcement agency, and then taken for implementation. This is precisely done to rule out any prejudices or biases which may find their way into it, owing to human limitations. All these deliberations and approvals are properly written down, recorded and documented at each level on serially numbered pages, thereby eliminating any possibilities of tinkering or a manipulation in such a closely, tightly and safely integrated process. What more? They are always available for any prospective scrutiny. Justice requires clinching evidence for conviction, something that is always elusive for obvious reasons. Agencies corroborate threads of possibilities with logical reasoning and traces of whatever evidence is at hand. Tons of dirt needs to be dug and removed before the diamond of evidence is unearthed. Consider the plight of these honest, upright individuals doing their duty sincerely, who are up against a whole world of corruption where they are perceived as villains and they better be 100% right at all times without fail. There is no room here for them for making even the slightest error of judgment. This couplet by Krishna Bihari Noor Sahab expresses their plight most accurately. Sach ghate ya bade to sach na rahe. झूठ की कोई इंतहा ही नहीं। ओ हम पे इल्जाम ये है, चोर को क्यों चोर कहा, क्यों सही बात कही, काहे ना कुछ और कहा. From legendary Majroo Sultanpuri Sahab is self-explanatory. To conclude, I will stand by all our law enforcers, be it investigating agencies or members of prosecution team. They have a job to do and deserve to be free to do so without any pressure whatsoever. Let us support them, cooperate with them and be honest to them at all times. That is the least we all can do to ensure that their morale and motivation is always high. Nitin